In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Amen.
So godly play stories don't have a point. They create wonder. I wonder where you are in this story. I wonder if there is any part that we could do without and still have everything that we need. I love godly play. I love godly play, and I love that we do it here at Good Shepherd. And I see two of our master storytellers here, Michelle Zimmerman and Angela Ursioli, and we owe them a great debt of gratitude that they bring these stories, Angela now to all the children in our preschool, and Michelle to Salvation Army, to the children at the Salvation Army. So thank you, and blessed be this parish that we have had godly play in our midst for some time. One of the reasons I love godly play is that it does create, it's open-ended, leaves a sense of wonder, and it leaves mystery intact. Because the Godhead is ultimately a mystery. Love and relationship are mysteries, right? Even at the level of, your partner, your children. I mean, really? Do you really know them? Relationship is a mystery. Your irrational commitment and overwhelming love, it's powerful. And it's mystery. So our worship leaves mystery intact. We're one of those churches that leaves mystery intact. The green hymnal in your pews, the title of it is Wonder, Love, and Praise. And that really sums up wonder, love, and praise. It sums up what our worship is about. So this particular story of creation is one of my favorites because it draws me back into these wonderful gifts that you wake up and you don't even notice. Light. We live in light. And so because we live in it, we don't really completely notice it. Light, water, green and growing things, creatures with whom we share our Mother Earth. Pope Francis, several years ago, wrote an encyclical on the blessedness of creation, and he opened it with these lines from St. Francis. Laudate si, mi Signore. Now, I'm not Italian, so excuse my Italian. Laudate si, mi Signore. All praise to thee, my Lord. Actually, that could have been Greek. I'm sorry, not Greek, Latin. All praise to thee, my Lord. Both Pope Francis and St. Francis want to remind us that our common home is our sister. Our common home is our sister. It's our mother who opens her arms to us, and to whom we bear special relationship with the creatures of the sixth day, right? The creatures who walk on two legs and are blessed with. But we're the ones blessed with memory, reason, and skill. So we are given dominion. Now that's not domination, that is dominion. Not to dominate, but to protect. Pope Francis writes, this sister who is the earth, now cries to us because of the harm we have inflicted upon her by our irresponsibilities, our irresponsible use and abuse of the goods with which God has endowed her. We've come to see ourselves as her Lord and Master, entitled to plunder her at will. The violence present in our hearts spills out, wounded by sin. And it's reflected in the symptoms of sickness in our water, in the soil, in the air, in all forms of life. And this is why the earth itself, burdened and laid waste, is among the most abandoned and maltreated of our poor. She groans in travail, as St. Paul writes in Romans. We have forgotten that we ourselves are dust of the earth. Our very bodies are made up of her elements. We breathe her air, we receive her life and refreshment from her waters. In fact, we are, as anyone of our children can tell you who's in science class, we are mostly water. Is that correct? We are mostly made up of water. All of creation begins in blessing. It is good. It is very good. Original blessing. This is our heritage. And we are called to be those who bless, those who protect, those who say yes to life and no to all that would corrupt and destroy the creatures of God. So Pope Francis says again, he says, in the Judeo-Christian tradition, the word creation has a much broader meaning than nature. For it has to do with God's loving plan in which every creature has its own value and its own significance. So go ahead and kiss your dog. And grieve for your dogs when we miss them and they die. Hug the trees. These are our brothers and our sisters. And they all have to do with God's loving plan. Nature is usually seen as a system, that can be studied, understood, and controlled. And that's good. It's good because we study and control nature, we have things like electric lights and cell phones and everything else that we take for granted. But that's not all there is. Nature can be studied and controlled, but creation can only be understood as a gift from the outstretched hand of the Father of all, the Father of all, and as a reality that's illuminated by the love which shines through, which is continually and constantly outpouring. So, I found this in the pews. Todd and I, is that yours? I'll give it back to you. But I love it. I'd only read about these. They're called fidget spinners. And Todd and I were here yesterday talking, and I happened to go into a pew to grab out a hymnal, and here it was. And for the whole rest of the time that we were talking, I was kind of doing this. It's great. They're great. Do you have one in the pew right now? Something like it. Yes, a cube like it. Yeah. I showed this to the 8 o'clockers, and immediately Bob said, "Oh, that reminds me of these gigantic prayer wheels that are found in Hindu temples." He said in the Monkey Temple or something at the top of in Nepal, the top of Kathmandu. Mountain in Kathmandu. There's this gorgeous temple there with these huge cylinders that the monks spend all day going from one to the next to keep them spinning. He said it is absolutely beautiful. These huge steel cylinders, drums, that the monks just continually keep them spinning in prayer for the whole world. For all of creation. So this spinner has 3 wheels, which I thought was just perfect to find on the day before Trinity Sunday. And they go round and round. We sometimes think of the Trinity as this monolith, like this doctrine that is, who knows what it is. But the Trinity at heart is about movement, continual movement into relationship, outpouring itself into the other, self-giving into the other, so that at the heart of all reality is relationship, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, one being, but constantly moving into the other. And it is out of that movement that creation arises. Deacon Cynthia was telling me that one of the people at the jail asked her about love, and he said, love, it's not love unless it has something to love, right? We love our mothers and fathers. We love our children. We love our partners. Love pours itself out to other. That's what Trinity is. That's what our children are spinning in their desks at school and in the pews. So the entire material universe speaks of God's love, boundless affection for us. Soil, water, mountains, everything is, as it were, a caress of God. It's said by Pope Francis, he wrote in this encyclical, it must be said that some committed and prayerful Christians with an excuse of realism and pragmatism tend to ridicule expressions of concern for the environment. Others are passive and they choose not to change their habits. So what we all need is an ecological conversion, whereby the effects of our encounter with Jesus Christ, with the human face of God among us, reveals itself, becomes evident in the way that we live, in the way that we relate, not just to others, but to the entire world around us. Pope Francis says that it's essential that our job, the job that God gave us from the very beginning to be protectors of God's handiwork, become essential to any life of virtue, to any holy life. Must include at its heart this protection of God's creation. So my friends, in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.